down in the valley. Say hi. Scary, I'm gonna put my phone away, my hand's shaking, bye. We're Helen and Tim Travel. We are currently in country number 9 in our full-time travel journey. We have a goal to see the world one mountain at a time, and in this video we're taking you to the world-famous Via Ferrata in Mürren, Switzerland. We'll be on this adventure suspended by cables and climbing here almost 2,000 feet above one of the most scenic valleys in the Swiss Alps, Lauterbrunnen Valley. Join us as we explore one of our favorite places in the world. Today is Via Ferrata Day. We are about to catch a 8:12 a.m. train down from Wengen to the Lauterbrunnen Valley and then up to Murren, which is one of our favorite mountain towns here in this area of the Bernese Mountains, or part of the Swiss Alps. There's many names. You hear like other parts of this area is called Oberland. And today we are embarking on our second Via Ferrata adventure in our full-time travel journey. Mürren's Via Ferrata has been on our list for many years, and it's gained a lot of popularity the last couple of years as many content creators have shared the routes, but hopefully it'll be a good one. So Mürren's Via Ferrata is fully exposed on the side of a cliff edge, and definitely a thrilling experience. Definitely see how it goes. Now we take a train after we take the funicular. So 4 years ago, Tim and I stayed in Hotel Alpina, and we loved our hotel, our balconies on that floor, just before the top floor. Awesome views of the valley. Yeah, it was a great hotel. Kind of sad we didn't stay here, but it was it's nice to have an apartment and more space. We made it to Mürren after a train, a gondola, and a trolley. It takes quite a bit of effort to get up here, but it is just before 9 and the rental place opens at 9 a.m. So we're gonna go to Intersport and rent our Via Ferrata gear.
There's a cable next to you. It always has to be attached to that.
How much did it cost?
60 francs.
60 francs for both of us?
Yeah, 30 each.
You got helmet, harness. Have to have good hiking shoes, or they make you rent hiking shoes. So make sure to bring hiking shoes, and then we brought our own gloves. So we're gonna get started. Looks like we're already like 10-15 people waiting early, but definitely get here early when the store opens or make a reservation. The Mürren-Gimmelwald Via Ferrata is located in the Bernese Oberland region of Switzerland. The town of Murren sits at over 5,413 feet. This mountain town in the Swiss Alps dates back to the 13th century, and this Via Ferrata is unique because it's mostly down, climbing down ladders, clinging to a cliff's edge, and a walk along the forest. Versus going up, it's part Via Ferrata and hiking trail that is funded by local businesses and individuals. You can see their names recognized on plaques in the rocks along the route. We'll definitely drop more in the description information on the Via Ferrata route and how to find the trail. There are definitely guided options as well here if you want to go with a guide, but since we have experienced Via Ferrata before, figured we didn't need one. And this is apparently a class 3 on the climbing rating scale, which is they rate it by 1 through 6, so not too bad. It shouldn't be worse than the Via Ferrata we did in Italy up the waterfall. So we'll definitely check things out. Let's get going.
Our carabiners, all you do is pull down to unlock, pull down, push in, pull in.
All right.
And then it locks.
Here's the route. All right, ready?
Yes.
Here's the start. Gotta go through this tunnel. It's a little dark. Take my sunglasses off. So part of the Via Ferrata is you have to do a bit of hiking when you first get started. Looks like here's some rules. Go at your own risk.
Basic rules.
All right. Say hi. About to get started. Yay. Definitely nervous about the super exposed area, so we'll see. There's a few groups in front of us, so there might be a little bit of a queue since it's... I'm okay with waiting. Take it all in. It's like 2.2 kilometers, I believe. So yeah, a little bit of downhill hiking to start with. Start of the trail is pretty much going through the tree line. No exposure to start with. Clipped in already. Feeling good so far? Tim's like, yeah, it's chilling.
Paraglider.
Where?
Straight out there.
Oh, nice. Look at the paraglider. So we noticed the rock is all very slick, very well worn. So having some grippy shoes like our Solomons, always very helpful. And then having our black diamond gloves, which we've talked about so many times in our videos. Well, you know.
I would have stepped on the one that your hands were on.
Beautiful day for Via Ferrata. Of course, Tim's always killing it. Starting to get steeper, then you're going to go around the corner and the cliff sides are coming up here pretty soon. So we start about 9:15. It's been just under half an hour. Definitely a slow go. First bit of water. First views of the valley floor. Can't really see it through the brush, but about to go through our first exposed section, just waiting on the line. I'm pretending not to be nervous, but I'm very nervous. Probably won't be filming nearly as much. We'll be switching over to Tim here pretty soon. Are they moving quickly?
Well, it doesn't matter once they catch up to us.
So there are sections that you hike. Why does my helmet always look lopsided? I have the weirdest shaped head, but make sure to bring sunscreen and put it on before. You will be breaking a sweat. There are opportunities in the queue of backup to drink water, so definitely keep that in mind. Oh yeah, base jumpers probably go off this platform. Definitely exposed here, so just waiting our turn.
You want to look back and wave? It's like...
I'm just gonna wait. It's not so bad.
Ouch.
I really want to get out my phone, but there's just...
I would say you shouldn't.
the only exposed part, right? Isn't there another one?
I don't know.
This might be one.
I mean, it's a pretty long one, so there might be a couple sections.
Down in the valley. Say hi. It's scary. I'm gonna put my phone away. My hand's shaking. Bye.
Hi.
Or after the exposure part, you do a bit of hiking. Looks like there's some construction going on. So the history of the Via Ferrata is that gave an easier way for the military back in the days to move across the mountains, especially the passes. What a process to be able to put in all these steel lines and cables along the way. Definitely commend all the hard work these Europeans have done to make Via Ferrata happen and accessible. up in. After the waterfall and the catwalk, you're just pretty much on this cliff face doing some rungs. Bit of exposure, but not too bad in this valley. It's like the next section after you hike through the woods. Get it.
Get low.
Get low, get low, get low. Another exposure, looks like a lot of down climbing. It's a gondola
Waterfall.
from Gimmelwald to Mürren. So we are at 38.25 meters. More likely, I would say about halfway through at this point. Another set of ladders always looks less steep than it actually does when you're here. So we just reached the Gimmelwald gondola. It's about 11 o'clock, so we're about an hour and a half in. So we should be getting close to the end of the Via Ferrata. Or at least I hope so. Maybe around this exposed part. Seems like we go back in the woods, and there's apparently a bridge at some point too, and that's near the end. Down climbing. Just waiting for the queue ahead so we're not stuck on the cliff face again. Just taking in all the views of the Lauterbrunnen Valley. More ladders. Yep.
Yeah, just climbing down it.
This is thrilling.
That's fine, because I want to grab water down there.
Got a little uphill section of hiking. There was only one fully exposed part with the drop to the valley floor, so not too bad. Once you get past that section, things are a little bit easier. Last part. Going up this hill and we're done. We think this is the last section because we saw people kind of going around the corner, but we shall see. Looks like we're about to finish up here. 11:30. Took us just over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Actually, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Oh, and I see some cows. Nice way to finish off the trail. Greetings of the happy Swiss cows. Yeah, I still have like the bridge. Looks like there is a bridge after all. It's like a nice long bridge. Interested to see how we're gonna clip in here. We were just told that somebody fell off in June because they weren't clipped in, so make sure you're always clipped in. 2 points of contact. Waiting in a line. Theme of the
It is a popular one.
Says a max of 10 people. I don't know if I'd want 10 people on here. Maybe 10 light people. Pretty cool. That's a little scary. What is this little scary here?
All right, good to go. In case you don't believe, it's a long way down. Holy cow.
This is definitely the scariest part. Super wobbly and not good areas to grip between sections, and a lot of clipping and unclipping. I would say my opinion is the bridge was much scarier than the exposed part in the valley. All right. Not too bad of a morning. It's like the gondola getting close to the end. Just about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And now we have to hike back, which takes another 30 minutes to Mürren. This is the end. We did it. Air 5. Just before noon. This would definitely allocate around 2.5 to 3 hours to do the Via Ferrata here in Mürren. I would say it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The exposure sections were a bit shorter than I anticipated. Thought there were going to be a few, but there ended up being one main exposed section. The class 3 or whatever their rating system is here in Germany, and yeah.
Germany?
Or sorry, Switzerland. We were just in Germany, so I'm always getting confused which country we're in.
Really steep canyon with a kind of river going through it. Beautiful views at the very end. So it was good. It was a nice, like, intermediate kind of run.
And it wasn't actually that busy today. I think it could have probably been busier.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna take the gondola back down, or back up, technically. So we decided to take the gondola back instead of walking. The gondola costs 6 francs to go from Gimmelwald to Mürren. So 6 francs is around $8 USD. Not too bad. Is there anybody on it? Oh yeah, there's some people on it. Cool. One of our favorite town in all the lands. Kind of reminds me that you're in a fairy tale when you're in Mürren. Walking back to drop off our rentals. Definitely worth it. Saw a lot of stuff. People bringing their own Via Ferrata, which we wish we had our own too, but you know, it's the way it is when you travel full time and have a carry-on. So when we returned our Via Ferrata stuff just after noon, somebody was actually turned away because they were sold out. So definitely make your reservation in advance. I think via email, or you can call them, or definitely show up early before 9-10 a.m. If you're in this area, we recommend exploring Lauterbrunnen Valley as well to see the iconic waterfalls. And above the town of Murren is the famous Schilthorn mountain that overlooks the Lauterbrunnen Valley that was made famous by the filming location of the 1968 James Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service. The Piz Gloria gondola that takes you up to the Schilthorn viewing areas offers plenty of hiking trails and is very accessible if you're staying in the town of Murren. For hiking and adventure lovers, you can hike, paraglide, climb, ski, trail run, bike, and more just right outside of your doorstep anywhere in this region of the Swiss Alps. This area is known for its winter sports as well, with its abundance of ski resorts in the Bernese Overland region. Also, if you missed our video on the Swiss Alps, we take you to the highest railway in Europe, the Jungfrau Joch. Make sure to go back and watch it to see the other stunning landscapes and also the town of Wengen where we stayed. We spent 1 week exploring this area of the Swiss Alps, and this was our second trip here and certainly not our last. Hi. Make sure to tune in to our next video where we head to country number 10 in our full-time travel journey. We head to Chamonix, France, a dream destination for us, where we see the beautiful mountain of Mont Blanc. Smile, Cindy! Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button to support this video, hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest adventures. We also have a new Patreon page offering workshops, virtual meetups, and Q&As on travel and more, so check out patreon.com/HelenandTimTravel. We can't wait to connect more with you all. We will see you on the next trail.